Not affiliated with any major groups, so you don't have to worry about ulterior motives. Seems like you didn't have the time to come here for a while. Well, to stop in and say hello, but I was pressed for time. It was during the Gods app thing, right? It sure sounded dangerous. I'm so glad it was all. So I'm glad it was resolved. Or when you were still a novice back in the state. Spirit sword wielder of Nemesis. I heard that's how everyone referred to you now. Really come into your own, haven't you? Not even close. In some regards, I'm still very much a novice. The unusual phenomenon that has been plaguing the city first and foremost. I'd known you would say that. But on a serious note, I am surprised by how much you have changed. I'd have to admit, I was shocked. Never thought you'd ever work with anyone, let alone an entire team of people. Not that big a deal. Really? Well, people. In fact, I've heard they've already resolved a number of incidents. They all go to your school, right? But you keep doing you, Oscar. Go with my soul device yet? You're gonna be cold again. Thank you. Those elements. I'll come back sometime later. Power on the table. Doesn't want the elements. Because you can afford to worry about the stuff what I... I guess you can afford to worry about stuff like that when you're young. But the truly important things only come clear with time and experience. Actually, right, child. All because it hit me in a source. Got so many normal people involved. The things had been going well until this point. Words. Supposed to be the one who knew everything. I met Tokisaki. Saka. I haven't even been acting like myself. I've been incredibly immature. Or just stowed in the phone. Spirit sword. Yeah, I think this is a slight mistranslation. The way I am right now, there's no way I can live up to that name. Like, Spirit Sword Wielder isn't like a title description, huh?
It doesn't feel like a title, but it seems to be, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, one from. Never seen it look like this with all the crystals around it? Why is it even? No? Magic could be perfect. Does she need to like prove herself to herself?
That could be what's happening.
And the back of my throat's kind of drying out. Dry and cold weather. Practicing right now. They're here. You need to hold back. Why were you holding back before? People's lives were on the line.
Asuka.
Release fire suppressions.
Release the limiters.
Unlocking the true power. Secret Sword wielder Asuka Hiragi onward. Again, slightly mistranslated. Oh well. Going into Omega Drive, when Asuka is released from the seals limiting her powers, all of her abilities become drastically more effective. However, the trade-off is that her HP will steadily deplete while the technique is active. Yeah, but she gets like way more health too. Oh.
It's almost like she's been scaled up for solo play.
Yeah. Potion 2 times 2. Oh, do you know much about the like 40k stuff at all?
Not a whole lot.
Recently, it was kind of like a big like viral video a little bit back where someone was making like a fan video about a hit the wrong. There was like a fan animation made, and it was so good that the guy that like actually just straight up got hired on to like lead animation.
Nice.
And apparently that's been really good because the direction and quality of like the art for 40k has been pretty good. But 40k reminds me that one of my favorite like world building things is like lost technology that still exists in some form. So to put it very, very simply, 40k is the 41st millennium. Humanity has risen to the heights of international, like interstellar, like universal travel, and has become like an empire that ruled a lot of the known universe. But then something happens completely out of their control, and suddenly, the magic,
your health, by the way.
yeah, the magic dimension is like super dangerous now, and now a lot of their like mass space travel has been massively hindered. Also, all of their technology is now unreliable to the point where using it sometimes just summons demons from hell. Like,
Fun.
yeah, use this warp drive. Also, now you're in hell, or you have demons now on your ship. Oh, use this really weird grenade that like does like weird tech stuff. Oh, yeah, that didn't do what it was supposed to do. It just summoned a demon, and it's killed you. Yeah.
Reminder that Asuka's your mage and so prefers ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Just look at how little of the bar it takes up to fire that.
Yeah. Overall, I should just be using that more.
Probably.
But yeah, because of the weird technology hell stuff, a lot of the advanced tech is like, one, they've lost most of it. Two, they've lost the ability to manufacture it basically completely, and it now no longer works completely like tech. It's more, while it is technology, it also like, because it interacts with like dimensional energies, so it's got like weird magic interaction stuff. And so that's why there are these like a group of people called tech priests. It's because they're literally have to like do rituals to not summon demons when you use technology. And there's like they've lost so much technology that like finding an old knife, like just like a basic combat knife from like before the fall of man, gets you rewarded with like a fiefdom of a planet. Like you just get rewarded by the empires. Like, yeah, you found this really old knife. Here's a planet to rule over. Kind of thing. And it's just so interesting because having lost the ability to make the technology or like how to understand it, but still having it around and having it used, just, I guess it's fascinating to me because then it's like now new discoveries can be made and it may or may not like use knowledge from old technology, or you might try to rediscover something only to find out that it was like used like 20,000 years ago and that knowledge is lost, kind of thing. Or like you're exploring a cave and suddenly you fell into like an old ruin. I really just like how maybe I'm just playing unsafe.
You are playing incredibly unsafe. Please stop standing in lava.
I try not to, but you know, they kind of just throw it on me.
That's how the fighting should look. They shouldn't even be able to touch you. You're over here rubbing your face on them.
Yeah, I thought that's, I mean, look, this, I was taught this, okay? This East 1 and East 2, I was taught to rub my face in.
This is not those games, and they've made that clear.
Crystals. All right. It just steal my drops. I think it just stole my drops.
You don't need them.
Yeah, so thinking about lost technology and like lost arts and lost magic and stuff, I had like an interesting idea. Have you ever seen powers where they like engrave tattoos and the tattoos are like magical?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and like
much, but yeah.
like either like body enchanting or like sealing spells in a tattoo or something. I'm like thinking like, what if that was a thing, but they lost the ability to do it for some reason, and now in order to continue using it, they have to like it's a bit gruesome, but they have like skin graft tattoos from like people onto other, and it becomes like a or like an inheritance, like a like an order of knights that like passes it down from like father to son or like mother to daughter or whatever because of that ability for some reason.
Sure.
It's interesting. I thought I dodged that. Yeah. Triggering this is kind of annoying.
It's because you have to hold left bumper, then press right bumper, right?
Yeah, and I can't just hold right bumper and hit left bumper. That's not how that works.
I mean, you could swap the buttons and then it would work like that.
Boy.
もう夕方か。少し時間がかかったわね。
Too late. Look, longer than I thought.
久々の高速解除はやっぱり反動があるわね。
Why would she just randomly use a cooldown like that?
貯金も少し切り崩してしまったし。でも
Now she won't have the cooldown for when it's needed. Not very smart, Asuka. Or ultimate time. Welcome back. He doesn't get a voice.
よう、柊。遅かったじゃねえか。
Wait.
時坂くん？ソラちゃんに篠宮くんまで。
どうも。
お邪魔してます。
たく、ずいぶん待たせたっつうか。ま、今日のうちに間に合ってよかったぜ。
Good thing we were able to make it. Right there.
その、全くもって意味がわからないのだけど。
No idea.
どうしてあなたたちがこんな時間に？
Why are you all here anyway?
その、ちょっとしたサプライズっていうか。
Hoping it would be a surprise.
5本。アスカ先輩。お誕生日おめでとうございます。
Happy birthday.
あれ？今日で合ってますよ。
おいおい、勇気。
いや、間違いないって。5月18日。今日が17歳の誕生日でしょ？
Yeah, it's your 17th birthday, right?
ほら、この間ゆうきくんを訪ねた時にハッキングされたじゃないですか。
For all the hacking you.
その時のデータからゆうきくんが気づいてくれ
Oh,
て。
your birthday.
これは。
はあ、だからってなんで僕まで。
言い出しっぺってやつだろ。ほらよ、一応ケーキも買ってきたぜ。
Bought you a...
あ、これって駅ビル
Got a
の有
little
名
card.
姉さんが前に買ってきてたな。
I wonder if it's edible.
結構な値段しなかったっけ？
Bought a few things from there.
な、
It's
やぼな
edible,
ことは
but
言わ
it's
なくていい
a
って。
solid piece. Just if you pick it up by a strawberry, the whole thing comes up.
まあ、
It's a prop.
バイト代もろくに使い道がねえ
It's
し
an
な。
edible prop.
Anyway, what else am I gonna spend all my money?
いつもの例みたいなもんだろ。
Think of it as the thank you.
あなたたちはもうこれじゃ一体何のために。
Gonna be like this. I sit down and make coffee. Yeah, coffee right. Late.
ありがとうございます。
It's Kev.
すみません。わざわざ。
Right.
角砂糖は
Giving him his order.
まあいいか。今日くらいはね。
Yeah, for anyway.
And I'm gonna go back to telling them they can't play with me.
I'm a solo fighter, guys. How dare you? Could have been better, probably. Spirit sword wielder.
Probably. Oh, just straight up deleted that side story. It's gone now.
Delete save data. Let's go. Awake. Got asked to do
Why's
extra. My brother's friend needed help cutting firewood, so he went over to this
Oh,
place.
damn. All right.
Well, it was a powered log splitter, so it wasn't like literally swinging an axe, but like I did a lot of the lifting of the logs.
Okay, okay. There's still some work, but not
Oh,
as
yeah.
crazy as that sounds at first.
Yeah, it's not so crazy. And we had to like
こいつの肩の骨が折れちまった。
put it in the bed of the
No,
truck,
shit,
drive the
let him
truck
die.
around the corner, and stack it on the porch, and then go back and then do that.
ああ、いってー、いってーよ。
そんな無茶苦茶な。
Must be
それに
crazy.
さすがに
So obviously rehearsed
Ah.
this.
なんか言ったか。
What the hell did you say? I only stood for the mirror for 5 minutes, not 20.
とっとと出すもん
Can't call that a
出せ。
rehearsal.
賢そうな顔してやがるし。
その
I don't have any money. Later.
なめてんじゃねえ。
What the hell are you talking
余裕
about?
かまし
Don't care that D.
まあ、だったら存分に分からせてやれいいさ。
Don't stand like Doflamingo. You don't have his aura. You have nowhere near his aura.
待てよ。
This guy's trying to be Doflamingo. He not even close. And it can't even know. Oh, it's you.
見ないうちに変わったな。お
You
前
guys changed since I left.
そんなくだらない真似
They'll start
どこ
doing
で
stupid
覚えやがっ
like this.
た。
あんたは
You. By the way, I've lost like
Agate.
56.
Wait, wrong game. Ah, you don't need them.
56% of my frames.
You don't need them.
Here.
ねえハッキー、あっちちょっと抜けが。
うぜえな。人を挟んで喧嘩してんじゃねえ。
Just start a fight.
踊りたきゃ勝手に踊れ。俺はくつろいでるからよ。
いやーアッキー、でもそんなところも素敵。
リーダ
Leader.
おいおい、世話しねえな。
Man with
顔が
raised
しらけん
hair.
だろうが。
すみません。
Oh, it's the delinquent.
ケンゴたちから連絡が。あの人が
He
現れたみ
showed
たい
up.
です。
Isn't he just like a senior at the high school?
That's what you think.
そうか。ずっと鳴りを潜めてやがった
I
が。
know all this time I
さ
think
すがに黙ってられねえっ
thinks
て
it's
か。
time to come out of hiding.
そうじゃなくちゃな。塩さんよ。
Nope.
What? We're not gonna watch it again?
Blaze Firestorm of Memories. Why even have this day counter? This isn't like actually like Persona where you literally have to keep track of your days and
Never
manage your
heard of it.
time. This is linear. You either do the side quests before the story event or you don't. Like, why? Why even bother? Anime Band-Aid.
おはようみんな。
おーっすじゃん。ってあれ、その絆創膏どうした？
もしかして怪我でもしたの？あ、
Hurt.
うん。実は昨日の夜。ジュン君？大丈夫？
They get wrecked, Ryota.
私たちの天使が傷物に。待ってて。今お姉さんがお薬を塗ってあげるから。
Who do I need to break for this?
大丈夫だよ。というか同い年だから。
俺が怪我した時と反応が違いすぎる。こう、俺泣いていいか？やめろ。
Hug me and tell me that you care. Get away from me.
席について授業を始めるよ。
I heard hi hi and they didn't say hi hi in the box.
不良に絡まれたか。
Punks picked a fight with you. Okay, guys. Get the shovels.
Watch out. Watch out. Even the shadows are terrified.
なんでそんな夜中に
I
出
see
歩
them.
いて
They're
る？
shaking everywhere. We're gonna out late
買い
anyway.
物をしてたら遅くなっちゃって。
Shopping took
急
longer
い
than
で帰
expected.
ろうと走ってたらちょっと肩がぶつかっちゃって。
Rushing to get home and I bumped.
はあ、それで因縁をつけられちまったわけか。
Like that is an excuse.
そのくらいの怪我で済んで。
Oh, it seriously
そ
hurt.
れが実は助けてくれた人がいてさ。
Helped out.
3
wasn't it?
年の高畑先輩って知ってる？
Oh, he's not even a
あの人なんだ。
senior. He's just a.
高畑って
I don't know if there are
高
fourth years
畑
in this academy.
塩か？
Probably not.
学園最強の不良じゃねえか。あんなのが助けてく
A
れたのか。
poster boy for delinquency. He helped you.
僕も
The
驚い
CEO of
たけどさ。
delinquency?
いきなり現れて
Crazy.
一睨みしただけで不良たちを追い払ってくれたんだ。
You're out of nowhere and you get those guys the evil eye and they just. Puff.
ちょっとかっこいいと思っちゃったよ。
ふん、あの先輩がね。やっぱ単なる不良ってわけじゃなさそうだな。
There's more to him than just.
さっきお礼を言おうと思って3年の教室に行ったんだけど、
What about the third year's classrooms?
今日は休ん
Didn't
で
show
るみ
up
たい。
today.
お前って結構度胸
Oh,
あ
the
るよ
top floor.
な。
So there is only 3.
しかし最近なんだか物騒になった気がすんな。
Things seem to be getting kind of unsafe around.
僕もさすあの不良たち
They'll
お
wear
揃
the
い
same
のエンブ
emblem
レムな
too.
んか
Part of a
エン
gang.
ブレム。ジュン、もしかしてそれ炎みたいなデ
It's
ザ
a
イン？
fire emblem. Yeah, it's a fire emblem.
そういえば
Call in Lucina.
うん確かにそんな感じだった。
I said call in Lucina.
Lucina, yeah.
それにアルファベットで BLA
There's lettering too. A
と
blah.
かなんとかって書いてたような。
Oh, it's just a blah emblem. It's not a fire emblem.
あれ
もしかして
ブレイ
Blaze.
ズ
No, it's a blah.
ラ
Blah.
俺らが中学生くらいの頃
Blase.
たびたび話題になってたぜ。
I wonder if that was intended.
炎のエンブレムを掲げた森宮市の不良チーム。
Gang here in Morimia, they had this flag.
時にチンピラに絡まれた厨房を助け、またある時は親父狩りのヤンキーを締め
Oh,
ちまっ
they
た。
used to be the good guys. Now. Oh, they used to be the good bad guy. Now they're the bad bad.
そんな弱きを助け強きをくじく男気のあるチームだって 一部では有名だったんだぜ。
honor and stuff, yeah.
They
男子なん
changed,
かはよく
man.
噂話高校
Back when
に
they
入
had
学したあたり
but
から
after we got to high school, they sort of
去
disappeared.
年の初めくらいだったか解散したっつう噂があったのは。
Yeah, there were rumors that they just
純は中学が別だったから知らなくてもおかしくはねえが